Namaste, everyone. I am Sami Subba, a student of Sikkim Professional University. I come from a place where nature is everything: clean air, fields, forests, and rivers. But even in our peaceful rural areas, waste is becoming a major problem. There are still many villages where collecting vans don't reach, no dustbins, and no proper disposal of waste. So, what do people do? They throw their wastes outside their homes, throw it into nearby rivers, or burn it in the open. This doesn't just look bad, this harms the soil, pollutes the air, and pollutes the water we drink. Our rural areas are the heart of our country. If we let waste take over, we are not just destroying our villages, we are destroying our health, our crops, and our own future. But thankfully, the solutions are simple and affordable. We can start by making small compost pits behind our homes for our kitchen and garden waste. We can reuse plastic, and we can also make village level collecting stations so that it's convenient for collecting vehicles to come and collect waste materials accumulated in the area. But most importantly, what we can do is we can spread awareness by talking to our friends, families, and children. Here are some do's and don'ts of waste management. Do separate wet and dry waste. Reuse items and compost what you can. Don'ts. Don't burn plastic and don't throw garbage into jungles and rivers. Also, don't ignore the problem. If we love our village, we must protect our village as well. Waste management is not just a city problem, it is all of our problems. And the change starts with us. From here on out, my friend Ugen will talk about waste segregation. Thank you.
A very warm greetings to everyone. I, Ugen Market Lecture, on behalf of Sikkim Professional University, is out here to speak on waste segregation. Why is it important, types of waste, and how do we dispose it? And in the last, I would like to give some simple tips for waste segregation which is very useful at home. So firstly, talking about waste segregation, you might be thinking, what is waste segregation, isn't it? Waste segregation is to separate waste into different categories so that each waste can be recycled, reused, and managed properly. So before moving on to the types of waste and how to segregate it, I would like to talk about waste bins. So waste bins are color-coded bins, each for specific type of waste. The types of waste bins are: number one, we have a green bin, which is for wet waste, examples, vegetable peels, fruit waste, garden waste, etc. The second one we have is a blue bin, which is for dry waste, example paper, plastics, glass, metals, etc. And a third one we have a red bin, which is for hazardous and sanitary waste. For example, we have sanitary napkins, diapers, medical waste, bandages, etc. And the fourth one we have a black bin, which is for e-waste, example broken electronics, old batteries, wires, used razors, etc. Last but not the least, we have a yellow bin, which is for biomedical waste, example syringes, gloves, bloodstained materials, etc. So, moving further on, we have our types of waste and their segregation. So the first type of waste that we have is our biodegradable waste, which is a wet waste. For example, we have vegetable peels, leftover foods, garden waste, etc., which is thrown in a green bin, and for disposal it goes for organic processing for making biofertilizers. So the second one is non-biodegradable waste, which is a wet waste, for example plastic, paper, glass, metal, and it is disposed in a blue bin, and for disposal it is recycled or reused. The Third one is our hazardous waste, which contains chemical, batteries, paints, expired medicines, etc., which is disposed in a red bin, and for disposal it is incinerated or it goes through special treatment facilities. The fourth one is sanitary waste. Examples we have bandages, sanitary napkins, diapers, etc., which is thrown in a red or yellow bin. For disposal, it must be wrapped or disposed out separately. And the last one we have our e-waste, in which we have broken phones, batteries, wires, old gadgets, which is thrown in a black bin, and for disposal, it is sent to a certified e-waste recyclers. So, why waste segregation is important? The reason is it helps in proper recycling and disposal of waste materials. It reduces pollution and protects the environment. It minimizes the waste and helps to keep the environment clean. It prevents harmful mixing of toxic waste with general waste, and it supports a cleaner and healthier community. So, I would like to give some simple tips for segregation at home. So the first one is use separate bins for wet and dry waste, and then educate every family members about different types of waste, and try to avoid mixing plastic with food waste. Last but not the least, hand over e-waste and hazardous waste to proper agencies. So before concluding, I would like to say waste management is essential for maintaining a clean and healthy environment. By promoting waste management, we can reduce pollution, conserve resources, promote recycling and reuse, and protect public health. Everyone, including individuals, community, and government, has a vital role to play. So, waste is not just a problem. If managed properly, it can be a valuable resource. Thank you.